We're moving back to the high school ranks. The last 4 years have served as some of the best years ever for Richland boys basketball, with two main constants, Greg Burke and Caleb Burke, a father and son, a dynamic duo, now without a proper goodbye, but a legacy that will be hard to top.
There are still those people who don't give him the credit because he's a coach's son.
From the time he was born, Caleb Burke had a calling.
He was born and raised around athletics.
And all he wanted to do was play for his dad, Greg.
I always just saw how they won. I just kind of grew up with him always being there. And so we were all expecting, me and all my buddies, that Coach Burke was going to be our coach on order, and that's who we want to play for.
Entering high school at Richland, Caleb would find his footing on the gridiron.
Pop one up to Caleb Burke, and Burke does the rest.
Stahl finds Caleb Burke, and watch, Caleb Burke is just going to do Caleb Burke things. Caleb Burke, one move, and he gone.
Hauser to Burke, who ran so fast our camera couldn't even catch up with them.
But the hardwood had some appeal too.
My dad always told me that football players, when they play basketball, people get to see them without a football helmet on. They like to see them up and close. So people are going to come and watch you just because they want to see what you look like on the basketball court.
A duo that's helped guide Richland to 87 wins in 4 years. A journey with its share of highs and lows.
I'd say 70% of the time he'd understand, and he would kind of feel what I'm going through. But the other 30%, when he didn't care, that's the part that sucked.
But no matter what,
we argue a lot, but at the end of the game, there's always a hug. A hug and a high five at the end of the game before we go and shake hands with the other team. That's the most important thing about us.
A journey ended before it should have.
Not knowing that it was my last game, you know, that still upsets me. I have a bunch of emotions right now that they haven't changed. I'm still angry, upset, sad, you know, but it's a little bit bittersweet.
A proper send-off between two Richland icons taken away, no matter how much the two wanted to avoid it.
With my son, I've tried to sort of put that on a back burner because I don't want it to be about him and I. I want Caleb to play his last game as hard as he could, because there'd be no doubt he was the hardest working player on that basketball court. The only thing I wanted for him to be able to do is show our fans in the stands potentially one of the best basketball players, point guards, that ever come through Richland.
A legacy created together, one shot at a time.
No, I probably wouldn't change it for anything. I like my dad being my coach.
At the end of the day, I am his biggest fan, and I don't think I'll have another player like him for as long as I coach.
Caleb is off to New Hampshire in a couple months to play football at the next level, and his dad, he couldn't be more thrilled as he gets to be now a full-time fan starting in the fall. We'll be right back.